Hello students, welcome to my online classes. Today we are going to discuss the fifth chapter of First Fry textbook, that is the 100 Races 1. Means in this chapter we will read the first part and chapter 6 is about the second. The chapter is written by Esther. Okay, so let's start. The story is a sensitive account of how a poor young Polish girl is judged by her classmates. Young Polish girl, whose name is Wanda Petros. She was judged in a very different way in a school. Okay, we will get the idea, we will see the way in this particular chapter. Okay, so Wanda Petronsky, who was a Polish girl, she was very poor and lived in America at Bogging Heights. Bogging Heights is the place that is a shabby and neighborhood. Okay, she studied in an American school. Okay, she was different from other girls in many ways. There are different ways in which Wanda was different. Her name was uncommon, Wanda Petronsky. This name was not familiar to everyone. She was a quiet girl and had no friends. She wore the same pale blue dress every day to school. This is about the Wanda Petronsky, who was a poor Polish girl, and due to her name, she was matter of a fun. She did not have any friends. Okay, and she wore the same pale blue dress every day to school. Wanda sat in the seat next to the last seat of the last row in room 13. Room number 13 is her class, and she sat at the last corner where the rough boys who got low marks sat. Miss, in that particular class, the students, according to their merit, has been categorized. We found Wanda sat there where the rough boys used to sit. There was a lot of dirt. In that particular place, there was a lot of dirt, mud, and scuffling of and roars of laughter in that area. Means that is the worst corner of the class. We can see this, where Wanda Petronsky used to sit. Okay, let's move further. Peggy and Maddie also studied in the same class. To another character came Peggy and Maddie, who also read in the same class with Wanda. They were close friends. Who? Peggy and Maddie were close friends. Peggy was pretty and had curly hair and wore beautiful dresses every day. She was the most liked girl of her class. Means she was the most famous girl of her class. She often made fun of Wanda by asking her question about her dresses, shoes, hats, etc. in a polite voice. As we know, Wanda used to wear same dresses every day, but every time in a funny or for the joking purpose, Peggy used to ask her a question about her dresses. Wanda, though a quiet girl, Wanda was very quiet and very rarely speak in the class. But she always replied that she had 100 dresses. On the question of Peggy, she always replied she had 100 dresses, all lined up in her cupboard. She make her understand that she has 100 dresses and all are lined serially in her cupboard. She was quite vocal about her dresses. Means whenever she used to speak, she was speak very fluently without any hesitation. She told the girls that her dresses were made of her velvet or silk. Means she just informed the girls who used to make the fun of Wanda Petronsky about the dresses that were of made of velvet or silk. All had different colors and designs. She also added all had different colors and designs. She would then describe her dresses in detail and then slowly move away. Okay, means she also described about her dresses and slowly just move the place. As she went away, the girls would burst out laughing and make fun of her. Means when she moved, at that time all the girls just laughed at her, saying like this 100 dresses. Still, Wanda always used to talk about her 100 dresses. But due to this, Wanda did not means change her words about the 100 dresses. She always tell about she had 100 dresses. Maddie, who herself was a poor girl. Maddie, who was a close friend of Peggy, she was also poor, and she wanted Peggy to stop teasing Wanda, but she could not never muster courage to tell her this. She did not like the way Peggy used to teach Wanda Petronsky. Okay, and she wanted to stop teasing, but she did not have that much courage. Wanda stopped coming to school. After some times in the chapter, we noticed that Wanda stopped coming to school, but her absence was not noticed for 2 days. For 2 days, she was regular student before this, but for 2 days she was absent and not noticed by anyone. On the third day, Peggy and Maddie waited for her at the corner of the Oliver Street. On the third day, Peggy and Maddie just waited on the corner of Oliver Street to make fun of her. But Wanda did not turn up and they got late for school. Next day, Peggy and Maddie did not wait for Wanda. Means continuously for 2 3 days or 4 days, Wanda was being absent. They did not wanted to be late. Peggy and Maddie did not wanted to be late for the school because they were anxious to know the result of drawing and coloring contest, which was to be announced that day. Means after some days there was a day when the result is going to be announced. For girls, this contest consisted of designing dresses, and for boys of designing motorboats. Means there are two categories of this context. One is of for the girls that consisted of designing dresses, and for boys of designing motorboats. As they entered their classroom, Peggy and Maggie entered their classroom. They stopped and gasped. 100 drawings of bright, beautiful, and differently designed dresses were displayed all over the room. Means in the room they find that different times, different dresses were displayed all over. Whoever entered the room murmured with admiration. Naturally, by seeing those dresses, those designs, everyone just admired and murmured. Okay, Miss Mason, their teacher, announced the result. Announced the Result is very important. Among the boys, Jack Boggles had won. Jack Boggles had won, and among the girls, Wanda Patrons. This time, Wanda proved her worth. She asked the student to give Wanda a special applause. Okay, Miss Mason just asked the student to give Wanda a special applause even though she was not present to enjoy it. Okay, she was absent as we know for several days. Wanda had submitted 100 sketches. It was informed by Miss Mason that Wanda herself submitted 100 sketches and each sketch was worth winning the best. Now the true quality of Wanda Petronsky has been. In short, we are going to say that in this particular story, in first part, we come to meet a girl who was being teased always. Okay, but lastly, she proved her worth. Okay, so the message of the story is that this story conveys the message that we should not judge the people around us by their money, wealth, and position. Means judging the character, judging the any person, we have to be very very serious. By seeing the outlook, we can't express the quality of anyone. Their qualities and their character should matter more to us. Means the proven proverb is that okay, don't judge book by its cover. You can write this. This is the means moral of the story. We found that Wanda Petronsky, no one in the entire class loved to talk her, and whenever any individual talk to her only for the fun purpose. But on the last day, not one or two painting made by her, but 100. And her teacher announced each of them alone could win the prize. So this is the story in first part. In second part, we will read the this part in continuation. Okay, I think chapter you understand. Regarding any problem, you just ask from the various. So it's enough for today. Thank you.